Yeah, so I'm currently on day 6 of basically being stuck indoors ever since the fires picked up here in Oregon last Tuesday. It's I'm honestly pretty shell shocked about the whole thing. It's been pretty awful seeing these places that I've grown up driving through with my family, like Detroit and Mill City, just completely wiped off the map from these fires. And I really feel for the people that have been displaced. We have had 40,000 people that have been evacuated and 500,000 on notice. Conditions are looking a little bit better for the next couple days, so I'm hoping that gives us a chance to get on the offensive. But here in Portland, the air quality has been awful. I checked the air quality index earlier and it was in the 500s, which is just insane. So needless to say, I've had a lot of time indoors. Silver lining is that it's given me a chance to catch up on a video project that I've been wanting to edit, which is this hike that my friends and I did up South Sister. We started at midnight. We got to the top around 4 a.m. and that gave us about an hour and a half before sunrise, which was kind of miserable because there's a glacier at the very top and the wind was just blasting us. We were very exposed. There wasn't any place to shelter from it. So definitely if you're planning on doing it, wear your warmest clothes. I had the thickest wool socks that I own on. My feet still got cold, and so hand warmers were a lifesaver in that situation. I just jammed a couple in my shoes. So definitely like extremities first. You want to wear warm gloves, warm socks, bring hand warmers. As soon as the sun rose, the temperature immediately warmed up and it felt great. It was beautiful seeing the sunrise from up there. Obviously we did the hike during the COVID times, making it ideal to hike during the night because we only saw 1 or 2 other groups. And another thing was having the mask actually didn't just protect from the virus, but it protected from all the dust. There's some very dusty trails to get up there. So here's the mountain itself, South Sister in all her glory. You can see North and Middle Sister behind it. It's the tallest of the sisters at around 10,000 feet in elevation. And it's Oregon's 3rd tallest peak overall. I recorded the hike in Strava and I plotted it out on this 3D map. The usual route is to camp out at Devil's Lake, and then that makes it about 12 miles round trip. You gain quite a bit of elevation hiking through this forested area, but then at the top it levels off and you have a mile or 2 that is pretty flat. There's always an option to camp at Moraine Lake if Devil's Lake is too crowded. We had decent visibility the whole time because we hiked during a full moon, so if you can swing that, I recommend it. There's a steep climb to this false summit, but there's an area to shelter from the wind there, and then it's just a little bit to get to this final summit here. The hike isn't technical, you don't need ropes or anything, it's just pretty taxing physically, so plan on taking some rest days after. You can see this glacier that I had mentioned earlier where the wind was just blasting over it and we were pretty exposed, but at the very top you get this excellent view of Middle and North Sister. One of the perks of hiking it in early August was that it was the beginning of the Perseids meteor shower. So not only did we have the full moon to guide our way this time around, but we got to see just dozens of beautiful shooting stars, and it just made it an amazing experience overall. Welcome back to the Blair Witch Project.
Wait.
Heavy breathing. Oh God, it's right behind me. 7 of us are hiking up. It's gonna be about 12 miles round trip, and it's just about midnight right now.
We're about to summit South Sister. We're gonna start the adventure to summit South Sister to hopefully be up there to watch the sun break the horizon.
People haven't slept.
No sleep. This is gonna be amazing. I'm gonna send your picture to the guys who met me today for that fashion.
Oh shit, rock. Here we go.
So we're currently just ascending this false summit here. It's starting to get a little bit windy, but it's not too bad yet. We got a few groups behind us. And here we have Laura's Cabs.
They're getting the workout in.
Star of the show.
They're working.
So we made it to the top and we're just hanging out waiting for sunrise at this point. It's fun. Everybody else is down there sheltering from the wind, but most of it's coming from this direction, off of this glacier. So it's a little chilly right now. I'm glad to have my hand warmers, but these gloves are not great. So
You got hand warmers?
yeah, I have like running gloves. Currently going down. We're tired, but we're doing okay, and it feels good to have the sun out.
Hello there, Daniel. How are we?